Nagpahayag ang Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte ng suporta na ipagamit ang pasilidad ng Pilipinas sa US military sakaling lumawak pa ang sigalot sa pagitan ng Russia at Ukraine sa Asian region. Sa isang online media forum, ibinahagi ni Ambassador Jose Manuel Romualdez na sinabi ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte na kung hihilingin ang suporta ng Pilipinas, nakahandaan niya ang bansa para makibahagi sa effort ng Amerika sakaling maapektuhan ang Asian region sa nangyayaring kaguluhan sa Ukraine. Anya, handa ang bansa na buksan ang pintuan nito lalo na sa kaalyadong bansa na Amerika na gamitin ang mga kinakailangang mga pasilidad ng Pilipinas. Kung maalala nga, ang Pilipinas ay mayroong tinatawag na Mutual Defense Treaty sa US na nagbubuklod sa dalawang bansa sa pagbibigay ng military aid laban sa pagsalakay at tulungan na depensahan ang bawat isa.
Ano nangyayari sa NPO? Can we ask the Comelec please? Mukhang may himala at halos tapos na raw lahat ng balota pero walang nakakakita dahil walang pinapapasok. Tama ba yun?
Madam Chair.
Yes, please. Who is that? It's Director Helen.
Flores po, opo. Madam Chair, the percentage of printed ballots as of now is 66.4. It's not true that 64.44 million ballots as indicated in the chat.
Regardless, the majority of the ballots, Director Helen, with all due respect, have already been printed without any knowledge or witnesses from the political parties, the NGOs, and the general public. Bawal yun.
Madam Chair,
Yes, please.
may I please also cite that out of the 66.4% printed ballots, because there is another process which is called verification. Verification is still also ongoing, Madam Chair, at 47% right now. And ballots exited is at 42%, Madam Chair. So there is still a big percentage that has yet
Yes,
to
but
be
Director,
verified.
32% have exited. What does it mean? Na-deliver na yan?
They have already been turned over to the Packing and Shipping Committee, Your Honor.
All of this in deep, dark secrecy? Ganun ba yun?
Madam Chair, sorry about that, but there were plans to, in fact, when Chairman Abbas was the chairperson of the printing committee,
There's no need
there
to
were
say
plans
sorry to
live
me.
stream.
It's the law we're violating here.
Sorry po, there is actually a plan to live stream the process, Madam Chair. It is in the works. However,
Yeah, it is in the works. You know, you just set it up really quickly. But 64%, 66.4%, natapos ninyo, hindi ninyo pwedeng tutukan ng cellphone tsaka computer. Ang bira naman yata yan.
Madam Chair, please, I will relay everything to our chairperson, Madam Chair. All of the comments and what have been discussed in this hearing will be relayed to our chairperson, Madam Chair.
Senator Coco, pwede ba yung ganun? Paano ba yan?
Mahirap kasi ang eleksyon mismo, hindi man pwede i-live stream din eh. Kailangan there are really, the nature of the activity kasi is, it should be, it's highly political. Siyempre, people are interested, so dapat open talaga. So, sayang, yung mga in the works, mga ganun, at 60% na of the printing done, and then we're still probably bidding for the CCTV camera, yun ang problema. So kasi from the very start po sana, aware na po yung Comelec of the sensitivity of the activities, that people really need to be, to have access, whether interested parties like candidates or those interested in our democratic processes. May mga taong ganun eh, non-partisan, but they are interested in our democratic processes and procedures. So sayang, I mean, how long has Comelec been in existence, Madam Chair? May mga, ano na yata, half a century na rin. Alam na dapat nila po yan.
Ay, nako. Senator Coco, ba't ganon? Tatlong beses magpe-failure of bidding pag essential I button to safeguard PKIs, etc. Pero kapag MOA sa Rappler, mabilis pa sa alas 4. Joke lang. Sige, Senator Coco.
Ang narinig ko, sufficient I-buttons daw ang nabili. Tama?
Wala nang kable.
Oh, yung kable. Yung I-button cannot be shared, but cannot the cable be shared?
They are shared po. Sorry,
Oh,
Madam Chair. May I answer?
Yung 1:1 na I-button yata, di ba 1:1 po yun? Those who serve in the board in the precinct must have one I-button. So 1:1. But ang reason na narinig ko kasi kable, download cable.
Yan na, oo.
Common sense na tayo. If we want our elections to be successful, bawal ba mag-sharing ng kable? Hindi ko na naintindihan ito.
Kaya nga hindi. There are no kable at all kasi 3 times nag-failure of bidding.
At does Comelec confirm that? There is no cable at all. But ma'am, meron kasing pilot na. Ang nangyari, ang naintindihan ko ngayon, hindi na universal yung digital signature because selected areas na lang. Meaning to say, merong successful na may I-button at may kable na na-download niya. Merong successful areas, may areas na hindi. So, does the Comelec confirm that? Medyo nalito na rin po ako eh.
Director Florita, please. Nagpapanik po kami dito. Simple lang.
Yes, Madam Chair. Since 2021 po in first quarter of 2021, we already have biddings for the network adapter. Ang tawag po kasi doon sa connection is the network adapter that will connect the I-button reader and the I-button to the laptop. Pero because po of pandemic, yung mga supplier po, hindi sila nag-bid, nag-join during bidding. So we already had 3 failures of bidding na nga po. Actually po, because we cannot get the 2,000 lang naman po ang kailangan namin. Because we cannot get the 2,000, we decrease that into kahit nga po mga na lang, 1,000 and then naging 200 na nga lang po. But still po, hindi kami makabili because based on the supplier, they can only deliver on December. Tapos na po yung election. So
200 pieces and they can't deliver? Sure
yes,
tayo?
they cannot deliver na raw.
Yung kabling yan?
Specialized po kasi siya for I-button only. Hindi siya yung universal na adapter. What we have in Comelec po is only 29 pieces. That's why po Comelec decided to have na lang pilot test dun sa 29 na yon that can be shared by the municipalities of those areas. I will request na lang po yung Comelec for a written report on it.
Yes, please. We'd like that in writing, please. Attorney Ivan, please.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. Well, first of all,
parang kung ganyang network, kung ganyan ang network adapter, di ba, dapat lumipad sa China, humingi sa China, masya shopping yan sa grocery, miski sa ang kalat dyan. Okay, Attorney Ivan, please. Sorry. Can't resist.
Well, sa report that will be submitted by Comelec, perhaps we can give a deadline, because the report might come after the elections and that will be
okay, Attorney Ivan. Di naman siguro. Yes, Director Florita, you're enjoined to urgently submit that.
Any date particular, maybe by Monday or Tuesday?
Simple lang naman. Ano ba nangyari? Sino ba nag-bid at bakit kapalpakan? Siguro naman pwede mag-order sa China. Baka pala sa Shopee. Baka mahanap ko ba yan?
Secondly, Madam Chair, the PKI system of the ICT can actually be deployed directly to the VCM without using the I-buttons.
Okay.
So it can be loaded
that's true.
directly.
Pwede naman direct. Well, yung I-button is just additional, di ba?
Then you can forgo using the I-button and have the teachers input their digital signature directly on the input screen of the VCM.
O yun pala, so that it's no longer selective given that you only have 29 pieces of cable.
Yes, then it can be done in all, because the I button is just an extra hardware to load the digital signature. But if it's loaded directly to the VCM and the teachers can just key in directly through the input mechanism of the VCM, then that should suffice.
Any thoughts, Director Florita? You don't need to commit. This is possible, correct?